Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? My name is Alvin. I go by L.Z.Y. We're here with another podcast. I have a guest. It's kind of unusual. Let him introduce himself.
Yo, my name is Impactful Ace. Lazy allows me on the show, man. I'm just here to provide personal development and growth, man. I'm grateful to be here.
On this channel, we're trying to inspire people to grow, reach out to those, spread some of the seeds of truth, and just better ourselves each and every day, one way at a time. So, if this is the first time you even seen a video up here in the podcast, why not go on subscribe, go on like, add to your favorites, all that, and share it to your friends so they can get part of this, sharing knowledge and just sharing of energy. So, on these podcasts, we like to cover certain topics that, like I said, benefits you either spiritually, mentally, or whatever. Really, this hopes it benefits you. The topic of the day we want to discuss is, if I'm correct, the taking control or
enemies of the mind.
Yes,
enemies of the mind. We're going to talk about ways to deal with enemies of the mind and where is the enemy. A lot of times, we're getting attacked, but we don't even know where the enemy's at. We don't know where our problem is at. We know we got a problem, but we don't know what the problem is.
Exactly.
You can't solve it unless you figure out what the problem is first. So I'll just go first. I like to say, a big enemy of the mind is worrying. You know what I mean? Worrying is simply negative manifestations. Let go of the things you cannot control. Worrying comes from you being inside your own head, assuming negative outcomes. All right, it's the same thing as fear. False evidence appearing real.
Exactly.
So, challenges will come because they will make you better if you choose to take them on head on. That's just one of the pointers.
And we'll move on to the next same point. The enemies of the mind. We get trapped in our heads over pretty much anything we try to do new. If you're in school or job, or if you're in school or so forth, that intimidation and feeling like you're not knowing if you're going to succeed or not. We're trapped in our head, and the only enemy that stopping you from getting to that next level or learning or moving on to the next step is kind of yourself. It might not even be a certain thing, because if you think hard enough, if it's not an actual wall in front of you, you can move around and adapt and learn and so forth. The enemies in the mind. What are some things that you struggle with like that?
Okay, I'll say another thing I struggle with is being what we call a negative Nelly. You feel me? Or a negative Kelly. My name is Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in a negative Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So, basically, a negative Kelly is negative. Being a negative Nancy, man. You will have an ugly life. You will say and think shall come to reality. What you say and think shall come to reality. Being negative, focusing on negative sides of things, will only lead you to your downfall. Your words, they nurture your soul. All right, so you need to continue to speak what you see in your future until what you see has come to pass.
Exactly.
Delayed gratification will be the reason why you succeed in the future.
And we kept up worrying about the internal enemies. We're looking for a quick success. We're looking for instant gratification with certain things. Something you have to wait and put more time, put more effort into it. It takes time, and once you see the end product, you're gonna be very, very grateful. You can't say oh, I got basically half-eyes. You actually put the time. You're patient. You understood that things don't come right then and there when you want it. But it'll come when it needs to be. So one thing, I want to just wrap the video up real quick. I do appreciate you guys coming out, tuning out to these podcasts, these quick little pauses, little times that we spread some truth in your life, spread some positivity, and hoping that you got a little bit, hope we plant a seed in your life, got something out of that. But I also want to say, I guess again, introduce yourself one more time.
I appreciate it, man. My name is Impactful Ace. Follow me on Instagram, Impactful_Ace. Also, I trade crypto. I'm also, I'm in the game of personal development and helping out anyone I can help out. So appreciate L.Z.Y for having me on there.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
I'm very highly grateful. Appreciate y'all too.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Out.